In the gritty industrial heartland of Germany, where mighty factories once hummed with productivity, a palpable sense of anxiety has taken hold. The economic juggernaut that powered Europe for decades is sputtering, its engines misfiring as profound structural shifts reshape the global landscape. This is the Germany I encountered on a recent visit, a nation grappling with its fading economic dominance, its path forward obstructed by geopolitical headwinds, technological upheaval, and a creeping malaise that has seeped into the national psyche. The familiar German virtues of hard work, precision engineering, and unwavering commitment to quality no longer seem sufficient to propel the country forward in a world rapidly changing before its eyes. As I traveled from the sleek corporate towers of Frankfurt to the gritty industrial parks of the Ruhr Valley, a common refrain echoed. Germany is at an inflection point, struggling to adapt to tectonic forces beyond its control. The country's manufacturing prowess, the wellspring of its economic might, has been battered by supply chain disruptions, soaring energy costs, and the abrupt severing of economic ties with Russia in the wake of Vladimir Putin's brutal invasion of Ukraine. There is still this hope that one day, the globalized world from which we profited so much will come back, laments Sandra Ebner, a senior economist at Union Investment in Frankfurt. This isn't going to happen, and we are having an extremely hard time getting used to that. Indeed, the very foundations of Germany's export-driven economic model have been shaken. As protectionist currents gather strength worldwide and tensions between the United States and China imperil the free flow of goods and capital that enabled German manufacturers to thrive for so long. The $4 trillion German industrial machine that churned out cars, machinery, and chemicals for ravenous global markets now finds itself adrift, recalibrating for an uncertain future. As we discuss over coffee in a trendy Berlin cafe, Martin Gornig, an economist at the German Institute for Economic Research, gets to the heart of the matter. I blame the technological stalemate. We can no longer invest in the old fossil fuel technology, and we don't yet know in which new technology to invest. If we can overcome this, Germany will certainly be able to become the European leader again. Gornig's sobering assessment underscores the profound challenges facing Germany as it pivots from the industries that powered its 20th century ascent to an economic behemoth. The country's automakers, long a source of national pride and a key driver of exports, are scrambling to gain ground in the electric vehicle revolution ushered in by innovators like Tesla. Only 12% of Germany's newly registered vehicles are electric. Last year it was more than 20%, notes Helena Wispert, a professor of automotive economics at Ostfalia University. Across the industrial landscape, the same story plays out. Venerable German giants like BASF, Volkswagen, and Mercedes-Benz struggling to adapt in the face of shifting global dynamics, volatile energy markets, and rapidly evolving technologies. Their latest financial results offer a sobering snapshot of an economy in flux, with declining profits, trimmed forecasts, and concerns about maintaining a competitive edge, especially in the crucial Chinese market. The troubles afflicting German industry reveal the depth of the challenges confronting the entire nation. Despite its vaunted reputation for efficiency and fiscal prudence, Germany finds itself hamstrung by bureaucratic inertia, an aging workforce, and a lingering uncertainty over the best path to decarbonize its economy. The debt brake restrictions on government borrowing, paradoxically, impede the very public investments in infrastructure, digitalization, and renewable energy needed to revitalize the country's future growth prospects. There has been too little investment in many areas, observes Sabrina Ree, an equity fund manager at DWS in Frankfurt. Moving past this and investing more in infrastructure and digitalization can have a very supportive effect. As the economic gloom takes hold, it has cast a pall over the political landscape as well. For Chancellor Olaf Scholz and his fractious coalition government, the inability to reignite Germany's economic engine poses a dire threat. Trailing in the polls with extremist forces gaining ground in the former East German states, Scholz's image as a steady hand at the tiller has been undermined by the repeated delays and disappointments in Germany's economic recovery. The growth plan unveiled by his administration this month, filled with tax incentives, regulatory reforms, and calls for increased private investment, seems like a patchwork of modest measures, insufficient to address the deeper structural challenges facing Europe's largest economy. As Christian Lindner, the finance minister, candidly admitted, "We don't have too little money, but we have too high outlays." In my travels across Germany, I was struck by a pervasive sense of uncertainty, an anxiety born of a nation accustomed to economic preeminence now grappling with the sobering reality of potential decline. The fabled German qualities of precision, diligence, and industrial might that once rendered the country an irresistible force now seem somewhat tarnished, outmaneuvered by the blistering pace of technological change and the vagaries of a world order in tumult. Yet amid the hand-wringing, there were also glimmers of the fabled German resilience, a determination to adapt and overcome that has enabled this nation to resurrect itself from the ashes of war and reunite a divided land. As one factory owner in the Ruhr region told me, "We Germans have faced far greater challenges than this. Our people remain our greatest asset, and we will find a way forward." Whether that proves to be mere bravado or an authentic expression of German perseverance remains to be seen. But as I departed Berlin, one thought lingered. For the economic titan that has shaped Europe's destiny for generations, the road ahead will be fraught with obstacles and uncertainty. The once unstoppable German engine now sputters, in search of a new source of power to propel it forward into an unpredictable future.